and welcome to episode 4 of LT Talks RE, Getting Your House List Ready. I'm Lisa Taylor, a real estate agent with eXp, and I help Kingston and Area buyers and sellers and investors find their dream homes, sell their properties, purchase cash flow properties, and realize their waterfront dreams. Last time, I talked about which home improvements will give you the biggest return on an investment. And this week, I'm going to talk about preparing your home so it looks its absolute best for potential buyers. This week's topic involves a whole lot less of an investment in terms of money, but potentially more of an investment in time. And this is a commitment that you are going to need to make, so it's good to prepare in advance. I'll be giving a lot of suggestions here, 18 in fact. It's a lot to take in. If you're interested in having it in writing, get in touch with me and I can send you my ready to list package, which goes into much more detail. It looks like this. When you live in your home, especially for many years, you can become blind to what it actually looks like. You may walk past the windowsill that your Great Dane chewed, that's just a random example, or the burnt out pot lights, or the kitchen countertops with every single appliance that you own sitting out on display on them without really seeing any of it. Often when you're having guests come over, I know that's hard to remember when we could have guests come over, you start to see your house through someone else's eyes. Think of it like this. Think of this like that. Only with the most important guest you've ever had and who you really want to impress, because it really does make a difference to the amount of money you will put in your pocket. First and foremost, you need to prepare yourself to do things in your home that are not for you. Remember, you're preparing to sell, meaning that you won't be living there anymore. That's the whole point. And the changes you're making are not about you and what you like. They are about appealing to potential buyers, and you want them to be able to visualize themselves living in this home. I'm not going to lie, this is difficult. It's going to require sometimes significant emotional energy, and that is often the biggest hurdle. The next thing you need to be prepared for is that it's going to be work. The good news is that some of the things I'm going to suggest actually lessen your work when it comes to the actual move. So this is a long list, 18 items. Ready? So 1, let's start small. Change light bulbs. Make sure every light in your house has a working light bulb. It speaks to the care and maintenance of your home, not to mention that lighting makes a buyer see your home and you want your house to be as bright as possible. Plus, burnt out light bulbs make me crazy. 2 birds, 1 stone here. Start to pack. You are moving. Get some good boxes or totes and start to reduce your clutter. We all have it. Extra kids' toys, decorative items, photos in frames on top of furniture, books and knickknacks. In this market, in all likelihood, you're going to be reunited with all that clutter super quickly. So be ruthless, get minimal, and look forward to seeing it in a few weeks. Number 3, tackle the bathrooms. Buyers want to see the bathroom as a relaxing retreat and not as a place that reminds them of a hectic work morning. So remove all your toiletries off the counter and store them. If they're on display, buyers will question whether there are storage issues. Some people buy new white fluffy towels, and it will be a treat for you because you'll get to take them to your new place. If your bath mat or shower curtain are gross, be honest, replace them. Again, these are things you can take with you. Number 4, the kitchen is the room. This room alone can make or break a sale. Remove your blender, toaster, magic bullet, Instant Pot from the counters. This is very important. Counters should be as clear as possible. Clean and tidy and declutter the insides of the cupboards too. Yes, buyers look in cupboards. They want to know that there's enough storage for them, even if there isn't for you. Remove magnets, kids' artwork, and to-do lists from the refrigerator. Clean out your fridge. Clean your stove. Having a bowl of fresh fruit or flowers is a nice touch too. 5, your bedroom sanctuary. Like the bathroom, bedrooms should be calming, peaceful. If you don't already have one, invest in a neutral colored duvet cover. Remember, you can use this in your new home, and some fancy new pillows. The bed is the most dominant thing in the room and has a big impact. Again, clear out the clutter and personal items. What does your bedside table look like? Consider an area rug if the floor feels cold. Often a bedroom has too much furniture, and that can make the space feel smaller. Consider moving some bigger dressers to storage. If you've converted a bedroom to an office, consider converting it back to a bedroom while your house is on the market. Number 6, living and dining room. Clean the couch, chairs, and clear off all flat surfaces. An area rug or cushions can unify this space. Hide wires from your TV, put your remote away, your TV guide. I threw that in there in case you are my age and remember TV guides. In the dining room, remove kids' homework, bills, and other items so that buyers can see themselves sitting right down for a meal without stress. Number 7, the basement. Whether it's finished or not, you want buyers to be able to see the potential in the basement. Make it look as bright, clean, and organized as possible. Remember that moving is a great time to get rid of unwanted items, and they often accumulate in the basement. Number 8, buyers are nosy, and they will open anything that can be opened. Linen closets, bedroom closets, kitchen cupboards. Okay, maybe not so much during COVID, but as a rule, you should expect that your closet clutter will be exposed. Number 9, first impressions are important. Buyers will have an emotional reaction to your house within 15 seconds of entering, and you want that to be a positive reaction. Make sure your entrance is clean, decluttered, inviting, with only 1 or 2 pairs of shoes in the shoe rack and a few coats on the coat rack, but don't have everything you own on display. 10. Again, I will remind you before talking about this next one that your plan is to sell and not live there anymore. So remove all the things that make your house home to you, and remember they're going with you to make your new house your home. Hard to hear, even harder to do. A buyer wants to see themselves and their things in this house. This includes the paint on the wall. A bright orange bedroom may work well for you, but a buyer will just see the work they have to do to make it their own. Neutral may be boring, but it sells. Number 11, tackle all the things you've been putting off. Holes in the walls from an old picture, paint touch-ups, a crooked cupboard door, peeling wallpaper, leaky faucets, and get them all done once and for all. If you're not handy, hire someone. I know people. Number 12, clean your windows. They get dirty fast. It's actually a relatively inexpensive job to hire out as well, so keep that in mind. It does make a difference. Number 13, curb appeal. Stand on the street and take an objective look at your house. Do you have Christmas lights up and it's July? Is your siding clean? Handprints or dog prints on your front door? Flyers yellowing in the corner of your porch? Invest in some seasonal plants and make it look inviting. Sweep the sidewalk and rake the leaves. Make sure your outside lights work and are nice and bright for those winter showings that are often after dark. Number 14, Outback. If you're selling in the spring or summer, be sure to cut your grass and make sure the gardens are weeded. A freshly stained deck is also a great idea. Make sure your garage is presentable if you have one, presentable and organized. Garages are extremely important to some buyers. Number 15, look down. Get your carpets cleaned. You can rent a cleaner and they're remarkably effective. You'll be amazed at what a difference it makes. Sweep and mop all hard surface floors. If you have scratches in your hardwood floors, there are great and inexpensive products like little markers to blend them right in. Number 16, your house should smell good or not at all. If you're a dog owner, be sure to wash any couches, beds, surfaces where the dogs sleep. You may not smell your pet anymore, in fact you probably won't, but buyers will. Tuck the litter box away and clean it twice a day during showings. Use Febreze on everything. And if it's the season, open some windows. Consider lighting some candles or a diffuser, but avoid strong smelling ones. Number 17, we're getting to the end here. Who let the dogs out? Well, hopefully you did. Make plans for your animals, dogs, cats, hedgehogs, doggy daycare, take them for a walk, grandma and grandpa's house. Just don't have them at home during showing, and ideally during the entire time the house is on the market. I know this is not realistic for some, but in the current market conditions, homes are generally on the market for only a few days. Number 18, the final walkthrough. You may have recently been looking at new homes. Walk through your house like a prospective buyer would, and try to see it through their eyes. You have worked hard, and this is the time to admire your work and give yourself a pat on the back while straightening that picture on the wall. I think that's more than enough for now. If this seems overwhelming, I get it. Take it one step at a time. Don't be afraid to call in reinforcements, the professionals, like a great cleaning crew. In a couple of weeks' time on LT Talks RE, I'll be talking with a stager and discussing what they do, which is all of this, and how using a stager can help you sell your home, and wade through all of this list of things that you need to do, as well as showing before and afters of a staged and unstaged home. So until next time, see you later.